Now the idea here is to be able to relate a planed object to a round object. So in this example, the round object is the cone and the planed object is the pyramid. And if we can understand how to have our marks fall across the pyramid and the flat object, that's going to inform how we will lay our marks across the curved object of the cone. I'm going to start off by shading on the pyramid. And for now, I'm just going to go cross contour to keep it simple. On the shadow side, I am following that angle away from us. Keep in mind that my view is not the same as the camera view in the corner, so the proportions and the angles are a little bit different. But this is not just a series of horizontal marks here. It's a series of marks that appears to lay horizontally on the object. So for us, they're diagonal. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the light side, again following the angle of that side. I'm trying to be neat here, but I'm still going outside the lines, totally normal. Okay, so here are a series of marks that would fall across that plane. Now the idea is we can start with the same directional marks on the cone because it's essentially the same form. It just has a whole bunch of additional planes on it. So we're going to start with 2 planes on that cone and then gradually add planes until it seems round enough. I'm letting that shading go all the way across the light side of the cone. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the shadow, copying the same mark direction onto this cone and showing that shadow side going away from us. Now with the shading, this cone looks kind of like a pyramid, right? Even though I outlined a cone, I drew a round bottom at the bottom, it still looks flat like a pyramid because of those directional marks. Okay, so now I'm adding another direction on that light side. This is going to turn that direction more toward the shadow. Now I'm drawing marks that are in between those 2 directions to help with the curved aspect. And another angle that's going to bring that curve around the opposite side of the cone. So this angle is going away from us. Already that light side of the cone is getting a curve. I'm doing another angle over that terminator to show the angle that the shadow is taking as it kind of pulls a little bit out of that terminator into the halftone. I'm going to restate that even a little more and look how much that is rounding out this cone. Okay, and I also want to sketch that plane that's going away from us. In that shadow, that plane just continues around. I often like to put in, really at the outside edges, not quite a vertical line, but a very steep angle at the outside to show that wrapping around. And you can just continue to layer different mark directions so that you're getting both the buildup of value that you need and the buildup of mark directions in order to make the thing seem round. I've drawn some